Hey guys, just in case you were ever wondering what it's like to order Domino's in Japan, what kind of special things do they have? Well, they have some Halloween chicken that comes in a dainty little coffin. And I think it's supposed to be, I don't even know how you open this. How do you open this box? Right here? Hey y'all. This was a short vlog that I made back in October that I just never uploaded. This was from a particularly nice weekend that month where I got to hang out at a couple of my favorite places in the area that I wanted to introduce on this channel. So, hope you enjoy. So I actually started this weekend off doing a few things around my apartment, such as getting some boxes ready for recycling. I've talked a little bit about this before on this channel, but here's a quick demonstration of how I tie up boxes in Japan. I started teaching myself piano, and I make sure to practice at least a little every day. So here's something that I've been practicing recently. So in the afternoon, I made a sort of apple walnut protein shake for lunch. So here's what I put in mine. I actually ended up turning this into a bit of a picnic situation so I could go to one of my favorite local parks for the afternoon. I like to take my lunch and something to read up there whenever I don't have any plans. So before, when I mentioned the park being up there, I meant that in the most literal sense. Because this park sits on, I believe, the highest point in the city. It's quite a hike. It's one that will definitely take you by surprise as well. But as you can see, this isn't just like a average, normal, regular city park. There's also a zoo at the base of the hill, and if you pick the right picnic table, you can actually hear the monkeys and elephants coming from below you. And since I've got y'all here, I want to tell you about what I think is the most interesting thing about this park. So, I'm from Alabama originally, and I didn't know until after I arrived here that this city is actually sister cities with Birmingham, Alabama. And back in the 80s, the two cities exchanged gifts with each other. Birmingham got a stone lantern, and Hitachi got a mini version of this very famous statue in Birmingham called Vulcan. It was so surreal seeing him here for the first time because I've seen the original many times. I like little things like that made me feel at home here, even during the times when I really, really didn't feel like I fit in. So on this day, Faith and I drove down to probably the most tourist heavy spot in the prefecture, Hitachi Seaside Park. It's a park that's famous for these huge hills that are covered in seasonal flowers every spring and autumn. How are we feeling? Somebody who hasn't ridden a bike since they were 13.
No, it's gonna be great. Yeah, we love this. A slight learning curve, but shouldn't be an issue.
Let's go.
Nice fit, cute fit.
Cooler than 80 means plaid's coming out.
入園料につきましては
ありがとうございます。
And here it is, the famous hill. Because it was the autumn season, the flowers that were blooming were kokia. We actually weren't there during the peak for these flowers, unfortunately. That wouldn't have been until the next weekend. but they're still lovely to see. I actually call these flowers the Dr. Seuss flowers. Because come on. So for lunch, there are literally so many food trucks and just all kinds of shops selling food here. It's insane. I went with this truck selling chicken gyros. And Faith got these like fried potatoes that are actually made by incorporating mochi into them somehow. Kind of chewy. She said they're really good. And we had to stop by this little cafe in the park. It's one of our favorites. It always gives me secret garden vibes because it is like so hidden away. You can almost like blink and miss it. So for this particular visit, I went for just a normal drip coffee, and y'all, I tried to order this gelato, but I accidentally ordered a dang pup cup.
No, 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 no.
Whatever. The coffee was good at the very least. So. So we actually stopped in the omiyage shop on the way out to see their seasonal autumn goods. And they actually have these candied sweet potatoes that are my absolute favorite treat in any omiyage shop I've ever tried. And after that, we headed back home, and I had a very cozy evening to end the day. Alright, well, that's about it. So thank y'all for watching, and look for a Christmas vlog, which I hope to get up soon. I'm also planning to do a video talking about shopping for clothes here in Japan when you aren't the standard Japanese size. If there's anything specific anyone wants me to talk about, comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. And yeah, see y'all next time.